everybody, it's Esther here. So International Women's Day, I wanted to do a special blog today to empower, inspire and basically just continue to motivate those women who are still going through this endometriosis journey, those who may have began it, those who are going through it, and those that are kind of saying goodbye to it, because actually once you come out the other side, it's quite difficult, like mentally, emotionally. You're living without something that was a huge part of your life that had such an impact, both socially, physically, emotionally, and to actually move away from that is quite difficult, actually. And also kind of remembering what exactly the journey's been and exactly what we went through. For a lot of women, for me included, it wasn't a brilliant, this is your diagnosis, this is what you're going to do, this is your recovery. it's a long journey. It was misdiagnosis. It was a lot of misdiagnosis. It was, traveling to and from the hospital. It was, hating your body at times, trying to understand your body. So I guess being able to say goodbye to that and put that in a box is quite difficult, because it has been a huge part of your life. To say that what you've gained is so much better, it's still kind of very difficult to let go of it. But actually, it's fantastic once you do, because I think a lot of women do kind of get caught up in that I'm a sufferer rather than I'm a survivor and I'm going to move on. So I kind of found that through humour. It's just how I've kind of dealt with it. Like yesterday I was talking to my friend, and I had to laugh about the journey I've been on, from when I was in my pyjamas out on my street, like walking like to the next door house, then being like, oh, tomorrow I'm going to walk to number 92 and the day after 94. And even when, the first day I was in hospital, when I was kind of covered in vomit, feeling awful, couldn't stand up, couldn't wee, and my nurse Jamie was like, you need to have a shower. And there's me, sat in the shower, in my little chair, just feeling really sorry for myself. I've kind of had to use that to move on. But actually, it's been a very long journey. It's been a very emotional journey, a lot of highs and a lot of lows. And sometimes I have to remind myself, and I have to remind other people as well, actually, that it was a major operation. This wasn't a laparoscopy, this wasn't a diagnosis, this was a major surgery that I went under. My body was put under huge amounts of strain. My body is still recovering from a huge operation. I can't really sneeze still. I can't cough still, it hurts, and I can't laugh properly. But you know what, like, that's normal. That is 100% normal, because my body was basically torn apart. It was 10 hours worth of surgery. We put a lot of emotion into it, a lot of money into it, a lot of time went into this. My organs were scraped down. They removed all of that clunge, all that blood that's dried up, and they removed the entire lining of my womb. That's going to take like up to a year to recover. And actually sometimes, like I said, I forget just what a major surgery is. So when I'm like, oh, my body's aching, or I don't feel well, or, like when I went to my friends and I had to go home early because I laughed too much, I have to remember that is just part of the journey. What it has been through, and don't forget the infection. It got screwed up halfway through. I got cut back open. Again, I kind of have to laugh, but I have to remind myself that my body needs a break. So when, for example, I try and overdo it, like the other day I took both of my dogs for a walk, which Lila is fine because she's an old dog. She likes to take her pace. Ruby is like the bouncing bomb. She is a puppy and she's crazy and she pulls. So like normally when I go for a walk, I'll take Lila and Andrew will take Ruby, whereas I was like, oh, I'm going to do both. I feel great. Big mistake. I can't do that because they just pull me. And it hurts, and then I ache. So I'll do something, I'll be like, yeah, I'm capable, and then I ache. So I need to watch my step. I need to be careful and take my time and remember that this is a marathon, not a race. I know that recovery can take up to a year. I just need to remember that. And I need to remember all the amazing things. I've got a normal-ish period, hopefully. I've got my energy back, and I feel like a totally different person. Like, the person I was like, even last year, even when this journey kind of really started, even in the last 8 weeks, me as a person has changed ridiculously, and that's amazing. Yes, there are still things, like I said, I can't really laugh, I can't cough, I can't sneeze now, it's hurting. Weeing is still a problem. It hurts. It kind of feels like you've got cystitis, but you don't. Bowel movements, still not really working. And, you know, that's okay, because actually what my body has achieved and has recovered from in the last 8 weeks is incredible. Thanks, body. Oh, yeah. So I think that actually, you know, I need to take it time, and I need to appreciate what bits I have got, and I need to appreciate the people that have been there for me, because do you know what? Times like this is where you really know who your friends are. I've had people that, you know, I've loved and I've supported, and throughout this process have not been there. I've had people that, you know, they were friends and I knew of them, and, you know, we got on, but actually they've stepped up and they have been amazing, and they have made this process, like, they have really shown that they care for me, and actually their love and their support is, like, I can't even begin to express. And I think that's the thing, you know, tough times show who is actually really important. So yeah, for the big announcement, obviously the reason why I started this vlog was for 2 reasons. Trying to raise awareness and empower women, you know, that are going through that struggle. And I'd mentioned that it's quite a lonely journey at times. It takes so much from you emotionally, physically, socially, mentally, and actually it was to raise the awareness, and it was to support them and to show them so they can say, oh my gosh, it's not just me, to not feel alone. And also for me, I'm not gonna lie, it was for me to kind of get out everything I was thinking in my head just to the world. And I'm really excited that this journey has taken a new step in a different direction. So as I'd mentioned in the beginning, there are some amazing charities, Endometriosis UK being one of them. I found amazing support from women who support that charity, and also just socially online I found amazing support for women who suffer with endometriosis. And I have been accepted as a group leader for Hull and East Yorkshire. So this is amazing for me. It's something that I really believe in. It's something that I really want to succeed. This is just a voluntarily role, it's a charity, and basically what I will be doing is over the next, I guess, month or so, I will be doing training to become a group leader. I will then start to try and build a group locally, you know, with social events, awareness events, and just general support. I'm so excited about this because I just think that if it can help 1 or 2 women, and if 1 or 2 women can find a friendship in this, can find support, can be empowered, can be motivated, how amazing is that? How amazing is it that when you're having a flare up, or when you're feeling fat, and when you're deciding, you know, no to the jeans aren't going to fit today, or even if I had to pull out those big pants again, which I had to get rid of, to know that you've got some support, to know that when, you know, you're kind of, things may be getting worse, or, you know, it might be getting better, or you just need someone to talk to, that is what it is. And I'm really excited. Obviously I have to go through training, and we have to kind of obviously know how we're going to deal with it. There's certain things I can't do, certain things we can do, and just to understand that. But I'm really excited, and I feel that it has it's an amazing outcome of what we started. I think it's an amazing achievement, and I'm really proud of myself for it, and I just really hope it's a huge success. So please, if there are any women within Hull, East Yorkshire, the Humber, you know, who would benefit from this, and please come to get in touch with me. My name's Damary-George, and I'm really excited, and I think that it's an amazing direction for this to go in, and I can't wait to meet all these wonderful, amazing, powerful women who have been dealt a bad hand, and I can't wait to just empower them and build them up and offer support. And if I get one thing from this, it's that I don't want anybody to feel lonely. So I'm really excited. So obviously I'm going to be doing this in my own time, and I'm going to try and build that group up. I think the first plan is to build that group up to get a network of women who can support, empower each other. And but I'm really excited, and like I said, I think it's an amazing direction, and it's something that I'm so proud to be a part of, because we need to raise awareness for this. So that's me done. I will continue to do other blogs once I've like done the training, carried on, etc. But thank you so much for listening to me again, because I do talk a lot. This is like 11 minutes, like no 10. But no, definitely. So I'm really excited. I need to remember though to take my time and to continue my recovery. Because like I said, I mean, I said in the beginning, I was never going to be the ideal patient. But, you know, take my time, listen to my body, but also help other women understand to listen to theirs and what it is trying to tell them. So yeah, so thank you very much, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.